Get in there. Absolutely buzzing with that performance, guys. City win 4-0 at Brighton. Put the pressure back on Arsenal now when they play Spurs on Sunday in the North London derby. And I thought that was one of our best performances of the season. Some players, Foden, man of the match by a country mile. Kevin De Bruyne, excellent. Bernardo Silva, that's one of his best performances in a long time. Even Kyle Walker jumping in with 2 assists and a very solid performance at the back as well. That was a performance of champions. That was a performance of a team that was under pressure tonight. Do not underestimate the pressure that we was under. Yeah, it was 4 points behind Arsenal, and we had the 2 games in hand, but we have to win these matches. We have to win against Brighton. And the team was under pressure. We went there, and the first 15, 20 minutes, a bit cagey, wasn't it? You know what I mean? We had the ball, but couldn't really do anything. Brighton had the ball, but couldn't really do anything. A moment of magic. That header from Kevin De Bruyne to open the scoring. And from that moment, there was only ever one winner. And this is the City team now arriving at this point of the season. I don't know if you guys seen the graphic here that come up on screen early in the game. City in the months of January to May in the last 4 years in the Premier League, have a 78% win percentage. 78% win percentage. That is unbelievable. This team knows that this is the time to click into gear. Yeah, because you can't drop points now. It's all right going out playing in November, October when the pressure's not on. Oh, you draw a game, you lose a game. Who cares? You still got 7 months to sort it out. In these months, in the months of April, in the months of March and May, you ain't got the time. You have to win. This is when the pressure is on. And when the pressure's on, certain teams, and certain players, certain managers falter. And our team, as over the last few years, has done extremely well. Now, will we continue to do well? Only time will tell. I'm not sitting here saying we're going to win the rest of the 5 games. I'd like to think we are, and I think we need to win the league. But this team is showing now that he's locked in, that he's dialed in. Pep Guardiola, he's not fucking around with the team, is he? You know what I mean? He's done his experiments. He done that in December and January, his little chemistry games, you know what I mean? Playing with all the fucking shit, you know what I mean? And we're all getting fuming because we're all like, why are you playing Alvarez left wing? Why doing this? Why doing that? But when we get into April, something clicks, mate. The formula's found. You don't mess around with it, and the formula just plays out, and we just go on and do our job, do our business. I mean, tonight, does that look like a performance of a team that looks like it's under pressure? They were so cool. They were so calm, passing the ball around, inviting pressure from Brighton, playing out from the back. Some of the play tonight was crazy. Kovacic just doing his standard stuff. Phil Foden and De Bruyne in the midfield. There's loads of talk about whether these two players can play together. I mean, I think the answer to that again tonight. Fantastic performance from the two. And Kevin De Bruyne, for me, very unlucky not to get the man of the match. I give it Foden. I think most people did. But he was excellent again. You know, Pep doing a madness with his subs, getting the players off at the right times, getting some other players on, the likes of the likes of Rico, Nunes, making sure the cohesion and the squad unity is there going into these last 5 matches in the Premier League. This is what you need to win the Prem. You need everyone on board, you need everyone fit, and you need everyone ready to go and pulling in the right direction. And Pep Guardiola has guided us through this season. And let me tell you something, this season's been difficult, man. It has been difficult because we clearly downgraded a lot in the summer in our transfers. We clearly messed up a little bit. And Pep's been playing around with the system. We've not really been able to get Haaland cooking in the second half of the season. The first half of the season was all right. Second half, he's fallen off. We had no Kevin De Bruyne for the 6 months. So I think sometimes people need to give Pep and Man City a little bit more credit than they do because we've not had it all our own way this year. You know what I mean? And we've struggled against the big sides as well, only beating Aston Villa in the recent game. Other than that, other than United, who are not really a top 6 side at the moment, the way they're playing, we've struggled. But he's guided us through there, and he just kept us ticking along. We've never got too far away from Liverpool and Arsenal, have we? Even in our down moments, when I think we didn't win a game in 4 matches back in like December or whatever, he just kept us ticking along, and we never went above that 6-7 points. And that's what I said from the start of the season. I said, if you can keep City within 7 points or whoever's top of the league by, March time, City can reel that back in. And that's exactly what he did. And now we've got this team that is arriving at these final stages, and every player is fit, bar Haaland, but hopefully he should be back at the weekend, if not for the next game. And everyone's ready to go. Ake today, He's out for 2-3 months. He's back in the team. That's 2 games in a row. He's now ready to go. Diaz rested. He's now ready to go. Stones rested. He's now ready to go. This team now is ready to go. And the game against Forest, let me tell you, that's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be more difficult than tonight. It's gonna be more difficult because today that we had spaces. Bernardo in space, Foden in space, De Bruyne in space. We have players who could find space on the pitch, and when you find space, you can create and you can make damage happen. Forest is probably going to be very different. They're probably going to go into the game, play a very defensive shape, a low block situation, and it's going to be frustrating. We've got 2 days rest as well. They've got a week off. 2 days rest, going away to a game that's going to be hostile with everything that's gone on with them in this last week with the Twitter, with the tweet that they put out about the referee, with pundits slagging them off, all that kind of stuff. Their fans are going to be up for it. It's going to be a hostile arena, and we're going to have to go there after 2 days rest and face a low block. It's going to be a very frustrating game. What we have to do in that game, we have to keep our composure and to stay calm. We're not going to, everything's not going to go our own way. It's not going to be like tonight where everything's just on fire and it's one of the best performances of the season. We're going to have to go there and dig in, and it's going to be tricky. And we're not going to get everything our own way. They're going to kick us. They're going to hurt us. And by the way, I don't blame them. They're fighting to stay in the division. They need to hurt us. They need to get stuck in. Forest. So we're going to have to go there. It's going to be a tricky one. I don't know what plays he's going to play because, of course, Doku, everyone thought Doku was going to play tonight, and he didn't play tonight. So will he get a game? Is he going to play De Bruyne again? Is he going to play Bernardo Silva again? Foden? These guys have played a lot of football. Now, they did get rested for 12 minutes, 20 minutes, a couple of them tonight. But have they had enough rest? I don't know. But listen, back onto tonight. Fantastic win. I think Pep smashed it with the setup, with the tactics, everything. Foden, Kevin, De Bruyne, Bernardo delivered. Even Alvarez, I thought it was great that he got on the score sheet. I think he needed a goal. And you know what as well? A couple of people, I'm interested to get your take on Alvarez. A couple of people said he didn't play well. I thought he played all right. He looked confident as well because the guy was having shots from everywhere. I like that from my striker. I don't want to see my striker not shooting. Now, some of you might have said, some of his shots were poor, didn't hit the target, or they were weak. I'd rather him be shooting and missing the target than not shooting at all, because that shows he's got confidence. So I think it's big that he got himself a goal. Kyle Walker, that was probably his best performance of the season as well. So listen, we're sitting here now, we're buzzing, and now we wait. Now we wait to Sunday because Arsenal play Spurs in the North London derby before we play Forest. So hopefully Postecoglou's got something for us. Hopefully Spurs can do something for us, because if they can take points off Arsenal at the weekend and we beat Forest, I think that's it. Give us the trophy. Don't see how Arsenal can come back from that. So this weekend is absolutely huge. On the flip side, if Arsenal get past Spurs, that's their biggest test probably. I know they've got United, but that's probably their biggest test. I think at that point, it becomes more likely than not that Arsenal win all their remaining games. And in that case, so do we. And we have to go to Spurs. So it's a big weekend, man. It's a huge weekend. Guys, let me know your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Smash a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe. And I'll catch you tomorrow. See you later.